if we were to intelligently reassemble all of the points of care, leveraging the unique qualities and aspects of each, could we put together a better care delivery system, a better way of people to access, receive, and experience care, if we really thought about it? And so, from our vantage point, first and foremost, we use this chat modality, which is really easy. And I would guess that just about everybody who's listening to your podcast, Ed, has probably sent a text or, to family or colleagues, and is probably doing so today. So text is just easily accessible to everybody. You don't need a desktop. You don't need a quiet place. Shift workers, anybody can do that really easily. You only need a cell signal and a phone. The second piece is that we are interacting with our patients over structured and unstructured data. And so in this brand new world of generative AI, that it means that we have the ability to actually listen to and interact with that data as it's happening between a physician and a patient. That's another unique piece. We actually have 50 million chats between doctors and patients that we've conducted over the years that we can use to train, to annotate these new large language models. So that's super exciting to us. And then, we think about the ability to gather information on somebody's network options, also the benefits that an employer might offer to a patient. So because that's the benefit of async, which is this, it's not necessarily real time back and forth between a physician and a patient. That gives us the time to find and grab and surface information that could be available to a patient. So so what we have built is, and we call it physician first care and guidance, because you're always met with the physician first and in seconds. We provide care. So whatever type of care you need, if it can get taken care of virtually, we're going to do that in a really efficient and empathetic way via chat. If it needs to go to the home, or it needs to go to a clinic, or it needs to go to a hospital, you need hands-on care and a physician to actually see you. We are going to use our platform to first and foremost, and the training, empathy, and knowledge of a physician, a trusted physician, to find your options that are available to you through the benefit plan that you have, and direct you through a lens of cost and quality to the right setting and the right clinical resource to get you to that best next step. So we think that that's really important. The other element that I think is just new that we haven't done before is surfacing employer benefits for those customers of ours who are accessing us through a commercial health plan or through their employer. They may have access to really great quality programs for type 2 diabetes, for cancer care, for MSK care, and those never get into the conversation traditionally, historically, between a doctor and their patient. But because we can get access to that information, because we have this unique way of communicating with our patients, we can surface that information in that dialogue, and then use a doctor, the most trusted resource, we think the best messenger, to say to a patient, if I were coming in, then maybe I've got a migraine headache, but we understand that I'm a type 2 diabetic, and that's somehow contributing to my condition. And we would say to the physician, Jamie is living with this condition. By the way, he has this resource through his employer, and all that our physician has to do is drop it into the chat, say, hey, Jamie, this is free to you through your employer. Are you aware of that? That never happens. So that's net new. So we're super excited about it, and we think that it's going to create a ton more value for our members, first and foremost, our patients, but also for the plan sponsors and other organizations that use us.